Greetings, Libra Sun, Libra Rising, and Libra Moon. Welcome to your reading for October 2023 by LightWorker. Thank you for liking, sharing, and subscribing. When you subscribe, please remember to turn on the notification bell and to set it to the all settings. This way, you are going to be notified every time that I upload new videos or every time that I do a live stream on this channel. Remember to listen for the video for your rising sign and moon sign because it will provide you with additional information. For those of you who would like to contact me for a private reading, please email me at amalightworker@gmail.com or visit my website www.amalightworker.com. For those of you who would like to know more, I have done a whole new reading for your sign and for each sign of the zodiac, available for download and purchase through vimeo.com. And for those of you who are interested, the link for that is posted down here below in the show more description box. The first portion of this reading will be an Akashic Records reading, and then after that, I will open a few tarot cards for you to see what additional messages will show up for your sign through the tarot cards. And I'm using tarot cards from different decks. So now Libra, Libra Sun, Libra Rising, and Libra Moon. Without further ado, let's focus on this Akashic Records reading for your sign. October will be an intense month for you emotionally. You're going to have to let go of something that feels inappropriate, has run its course, or at this point it feels very toxic. This could be dark energy forces that you have been dealing with. This could be the relationship that you have with someone that feels toxic. May not necessarily be a love relationship, but it does feel toxic. And some of you may have to deal with what is it that you are putting in your body, okay, that is blocking your body from functioning properly, okay? You may have to address some addiction issues if you have addictions, okay? So substances that are toxic to your body. For some of you, you may have to address issues around smoking, overeating, or non-healthy diet or non-healthy eating patterns. You are going to have a great deal of success in letting go of anything that you need to let go. Whether it is material possessions, letting it go, donate it, sell it if this is what you needed to do. If you have a property that you have been trying to rent it out without success, now you're going to find success to find people to rent it to, or to find buyers if there is something that you have been trying for a while to sell. A business, a home, a land, or other types of property, or maybe even a car. Some of you are going to be summoned in front of a judge, in front of a jury, or in front of some people who seem to have power. So these people seem to have power in the workplace or in the family, or being summoned in front of people who are the powerful forces within an organization that you belong to, or within a club that you belong to. You are going to be able to gain the clarity that you need about your upcoming retirement, if that's the case for you, to regain the clarity and the focus that you need in regards to pension related matters, 401k, benefits from the government or benefits that you get through the company that you work for, health insurance. So complicated matters involving finances, okay? You are going to gain the clarity that you need because many of you are going to successfully navigate through some complicated financial issues, and it may also be involving a debt type of situation, or money, or a money related circumstance that feels a little bit complicated, because there could be a relative or a family member or a sibling involved in it. So sorting out financial problems that involve family, relatives, and money. For some of you, you may have to address some sort of a banking issue. You may have to personally address it by going to the bank. For some of you, it could be about online banking. Maybe you have an app on your phone, or you go to their website on your computer, and there could be something there to be resolved. For some of you, you may have to deal with banks in regards to a loan or mortgage, so to resolve some sort of a situation or to gain the stamp of approval. You may be feeling that you don't have the time, you don't have the resources, you don't have the energy. Some of you may be feeling ambushed, okay? But these feelings are going to be short-lived. If it is a person ambushing you, or the circumstance that makes you feel under pressure like an ambush, I'm not getting the sense that you're going to allow for that to happen. You are going to be regaining control and power over these issues. Yes, there could be some power struggles, okay? But you are going to use your tenacity and also your sense of diplomacy to deal with some non-sayers, to deal with some of these negative people or negative forces. Many of you are going to be coming up with a new strategy. Okay, if you are dealing with a business, you may be coming up with a new business strategy. If you are dealing with a divorce or a breakup, you may come up with a new strategy, okay, to navigate through this divorce or through this breakup. Some of you are going to have something interesting happening with the contract, because for some of you, you're trying to secure this contract. So again, you are going to come up with a new strategy, okay, to secure this contract. Other ones may be trying to get out of an agreement or a contract. So you are going to be using everything in your power, okay, to come up with new ideas, new solutions to get out of this contract. You are bound to run into powerful people. Some of you may be running into figures that are well known in your area, in your town, or even celebrities. Some of you may be communicating during this time with politicians, local politicians, or people who are CEOs, so the head of the department, the head of a company. This may be happening in an event that you may be attending. And for some of you, you could be connecting with these people through some sort of a work environment or work-related trip or a work-related networking event. You may be feeling some sort of a calling. Some of you are going to address this calling, okay, by talking to your spiritual leader, whoever your spiritual leader is, or a religious leader. Some of you may be addressing this calling, through meditation and prayer. Some of you may be addressing this calling by trying to get other people's input, advice, even advising with a psychologist or a tarot reader, or talking to your loved ones about these possibilities being presented to you and how to sort out the best outcome from these choices or opportunities being presented to you. You could be hearing news, maybe even gossip, okay? Could be gossip, could be news around the possibility of somebody being transferred. This could be a friend, a family member, or someone in the workplace. There could be talks about a possible transfer, okay? And that may get you a little bit upset, or that may get you curious. If you are the one who has been looking to have an opportunity to be transferred, that could be you receiving news or maybe unconfirmed news about your possible transfer. The Akashic records are also showing me many of you enjoying spending time outdoors, maybe sitting in your balcony, sitting in your porch, just sitting there and observing the sky and the sunlight. I'm also shown some of you taking pictures of sunflowers, visiting a field with sunflowers, or you could be going about your day and you may be noticing sunflowers in a field or in a different environment. You are suddenly going to have one of those light bulb moments where something that did not make sense to you, suddenly it makes sense 100%. You're going to have one of those light bulb moments. Oh my God, I got an idea. Oh my God, I came up with a solution. I suddenly know what to do. Some of you are going to be kickstarting some sort of a diet or some sort of a health-related program. Okay, you may be talking to doctors or other experts in the healthcare, and you may be consulting with them because some of you need to address something that is bothering you in your physical body, or simply to give a boost to your immune system. Your immune system is being indicated as important to boost beginning from October 2023. I'm also shown some of you having an important conversation about health-related matters. You may be talking to them about your personal health-related issues, concerns, questions, or you may be talking about their health. Because I keep hearing some of you having to talk about the thyroid issues or iodine supplement intake in your body. Now, for some of you, this could be something that you may be learning in school or through a book or through a documentary. But for sure, you're going to have interesting conversations coming up in regards to the health and the human body. You could be thinking during this time that maybe you need to shut the door on a person. Okay, you may be thinking about, how do I get out of this circumstance? This could be a friend that you're trying not to have too much to do with them, okay, to avoid them in some ways, okay, or to have a break from them. For other ones, you may be thinking about, if you are a Libra who has been in a relationship that clearly doesn't work, now you may be thinking, it's time, and you may be thinking how to break the news to this person. Now that I need to get out of this relationship, like, how do I do this? Like, whose help do I need? Like, how do I do this? For some of you, I am shown that it could be a first breakup. Maybe you never had to break off a relationship before. Okay, so it could be tough for some of you having to navigate emotionally around it. You have to be careful because some of you may be having some competition, okay? Competition for the attention of somebody with whom maybe you are romantically involved, okay? So competition in love. And for some of you, there could be competition in the workplace, okay, or competition among family members. You know, who throws the best party, who has the best gathering, who has the best costume, who has the best dress, okay? But at the same time, I get a sense that you are going to approach this sense of competitiveness from a fun place or with a light heart. You are not going to be paying so much attention to whatever you used to pay attention before, because you're going to find that now so very unimportant in the light of everything that is happening. So you are called to truly examine your personal affairs with a new understanding. You are now going to be called to examine your life from a different point of view. anything in your life that you had difficulties before, or maybe you felt that life was stagnant, that will now be challenged, because life won't be stagnant. Life will take a turn for the better, and you are going to have some very, very interesting interactions with people around you, even casual interactions that may turn out to be deeply interesting. So notice the synchronicities, notice the signs. There are going to be signs that your life is turning around for the better. I am not done yet, okay? I'm going to open a few tarot cards for you to see what additional messages will be opening up. In the meantime, I wanted to let you know that for those of you who are interested to know more, I have done a whole new video for your sign and for each sign of the zodiac, available for download and purchase through vimeo.com through the link posted down here below in the show more description box. So click on the link for those of you who are interested. So to continue with your reading, the first card that you get is the Queen of Wands. This Queen of Wands may represent a person or may represent a situation. If it represents a person, usually it's a person of the zodiac sign Aries, Leo, or Sagittarius. This could be the sun sign, the rising sign, or your moon the moon sign. If it represents a person, usually represents someone who may be overly sensitive, someone who loves children and gets the work done. So for some of you, you may have to deal with this Queen of Wands, especially if there are children involved, or especially if you have children with this Queen of Wands. Because this is a general reading, I'm going to say that this Queen of Wands could be a woman you have children with, or this could be a man that you have children with. Okay, or you have to deal with them in some capacity. Try not to take everything deeply personal or deeply personally in your interactions with this Queen of Wands. If you need to clear the air about something, this Queen of Wands may be approaching you to have an important conversation. You could be the one approaching this Queen of Wands because you need to have an important conversation with them. And for some of you, it could be, maybe some of you are in a relationship with this Queen of Wands. The next card that you have is Seven of Cups. It means choices presented to you, but you have to choose now which are illusions and which are true choices. You may be feeling uncertain to choose. It also means that sometimes your energy may be feeling scattered, either energetically, mentally, or physically. It means that you may have to deal with choices and opportunities. So don't feel limited by them. But at the same time, so don't limit yourself. But at the same time, if you take way too much time to overanalyze, some of these choices may not be available to you anymore. So take the time that you need, not little time, not too much time. Take the time that you need. It also means that sometimes upon reflection, you could be able to see the potential in you, the potential in a direction, or the potential in a circumstance. Sometimes this card also means the lack of a direction in life. You may be still struggling with a direction, okay? Which direction to go with relationship or with your career. I keep hearing from my spiritual team that you are going to be divinely guided. No matter how uncertain you are, no matter how unsure you are going to be divinely guided toward the right person for you, toward the right choice for you, toward the right apartment for you, if that's what you're looking for, or toward the right circumstance, situation for you. But it is your job to notice patterns, because you may end up dealing with people who remind you of somebody, okay? Those negative patterns. You may end up dealing with a circumstance that has similar patterns to a previous circumstance. So it is up to you to understand whether this is a good circumstance, are these good patterns that are appearing and reappearing time and time again. You are going to have an inner sense of knowing where immediately you are going to sense the energy of a person. Is this a good person or not? The energy of a circumstance. Is this good for me to be involved in it or not? So trust your own inner guidance as well. The next card that you have is passion followed by karma. So the passion card means that you're going to be having chemistry with somebody. So this could be great for your sexual life for some of you. Okay, sometimes it also means just having a fling, but having fun while it lasts. And I'm also getting the sense that they are also trying to tell you that you are going to be able to overcome some of your physical limitations. Okay, you could be able to address some of your physical issues or health issues, and as a result you're going to free yourself physically from whatever limitations you have, and you are going to enjoy life or your sex life a lot more. For some of you, this could be a sense of passion returning in your life, just getting more enjoyment out of your life. And you may be dealing with some sort of a karmic relationship as well. The karma card that follows that, it means that if you have a relationship that feels toxic, this could be karma showing up in your life, interfering in your life, so that you let go of whatever you need to let go of. If you need to let go of this toxic person, if you have a toxic relationship, being able to let go of that. And this card also means that karma is opening a whole new door of opportunities for you, so that from now on, okay, your life gets easier. So it is your job to notice the signs along the way that something is turning around for the better, even if at the moment you're not able to actually witness this in your life. It feels that you are able to feel this intuitively, like change is in the air. Karma is turning around for the better. The next card that you have is you are being helped, and it makes so much sense with what the records and my spiritual team are trying to tell you so far. I will be reading the cards for you. You've been helped. Heaven is working behind the scenes to help you, even if you don't see the results yet. You know, sometimes when you are sailing, you can see signs that land is coming. You can see birds flying, you know, you can see things at a distance. So this is exactly where you are, Libra, okay? Your life is about to turn around for the better. The next 6 months of your life, you're going to witness how easy things are happening and unfolding and manifesting in your life. But you are still in the manifesting process. So you may want to activate your prayers. The energy will be activated through your prayers or through meditation. So set your intention. If you already are doing that, great job. Continue to do that. And it is your job to notice the signals, to notice the sign, so to notice the serendipity or the synchronistic events around now, because you are going to have many of them. And the more you notice the signs, it means that closer you are, and the more you are activating the manifesting ability that you have to manifest anything that your heart desires. For some of you, I keep hearing a strong manifestation about a new person to come in your life, a person to love or to share your life with. And for some of you, I keep getting the manifestation of a pregnancy. For those of you who like to have a child, I'm getting a great deal of luck around fertility related issues. Some of you may be watching this video because it's not your sign. Maybe it's somebody else that you are watching for, a child, a grandchild, or maybe your significant other. So it could be someone else around you, okay, in your circle or in your family, that you may be witnessing their karma, their life turning around for the better, or them receiving some good news about pregnancy or fertility treatments. Many of you Libras are going to be planting the seeds to a new idea, to a new life, to a new projects. So pay attention to your ideas and get out of the box. Okay, innovative thinking. That's what I keep getting for your sign. And yes, of course, if you'd like to know more, click on the link down here below. For those of you who are interested for download and purchase, this is the Vimeo link posted down here below. All you have to do is click on it, and that's going to take you to a whole new reading for your sign and for each sign of the zodiac. Thank you very much for liking, sharing, and subscribing. Remember, these are general readings, and if you'd like to have a private consultation with me, please email me at lightworker@gmail.com or visit my website www.lightworker.com. Remember to subscribe. Thank you very much, and I will see you in the next video. Bye for now.